What does the home buying process look like? What's up, YouTube? My name is Nicole Bowdle, local real estate agent in Park City, Utah with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Give me a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, I drop new videos every single week educating today's buyers, sellers, and investors, as well as provide local insights on what it's like to live, work, and play in Park City, Utah, and the surrounding areas. In today's video, I am breaking down the home buying process and the 11 steps that it takes from start to finish. The first step in the home buying process is really taking a deep dive into your finances and deciding that you are ready to go for it. You definitely don't want to have a lot of debt. You want to have things paid down, and you want to have a good paying job. It is one of the greatest wealth building assets you will ever have. However, if you're not financially ready, it can be a huge burden on you. So a good rule of thumb is you never want your mortgage payment to be over 30% of your take-home income. And that is from Dave Ramsey. And if you need more financial tips or wondering if you're financially ready to buy a home, definitely check out some of his videos because he is a financial guru. Second step is, after you kind of figure out that you're financially ready to go, you need to talk to a lender. And if you're paying cash, that's a different story. A lender is going to tell you exactly how much the bank is willing to loan you. From there, you'll know what price ranges to look at. Step number 3 is choosing a real estate agent. And I recommend choosing one who has great communication, has a lot of patience, and is fun to be around because you're going to be communicating with this person a lot via emails, phone calls, and text messages. When you are buying a home, it is a lot of paperwork, and explaining the contractual obligation and all of the forms that you are signing is a big deal. So you need to find someone with good communication skills and that has the heart of a teacher that can guide you through the process and help you understand exactly what you're getting yourself into. The fourth step in your journey to the home buying process is the fun part. You get to shop for homes. This is the best part. Now remember, try not to go over your budget. You want to try to stay in your budget, especially if you are financially savvy, right? The fifth step in the home buying process is, as we're going along this home buying journey, we start to learn the market. We start to gauge whether it's a buyer's market, whether it's a seller's market, how fast product is moving off the market, and how quickly you might need to act if you really want this house. If it's a hot seller's market and inventory is really low, like it is today, then you really need to make that emotional decision that you're ready to buy a house, the time is now, and you're all in. Or else you're gonna get cold feet and you're gonna keep losing out on properties that you really might want and regret later down the line. The sixth step in the home buying journey is we submit an offer, and the offer is a contract. And we as real estate agents call it the REPC, but it is officially known as the real estate purchase contract in layman's terms. In that contract, there are a lot of details that you do not want to miss out on, such as earnest money, your due diligence. This is where we craft your timeline. Are you going to do a home inspection? When is the appraisal? How long does your lender need to craft this loan for you? You're gonna figure out what a fair purchase price for this home is. How many people are actually interested in it? Do we need to make our offer really competitive? Is it something that maybe's been on the market for a while and you don't need to make it that competitive? So maybe you can get a deal on this property, right? Those are all things that go into writing the offer. Now, the seventh step to the home buying process is we wait. We submit the offer and we wait for that listing agent to get back to us. Now, don't be disappointed if they counter your offer. That is very typical, especially if you asked for a lot of things in that offer. And if you want to know how to craft a strong offer, then you need to watch this video, because in this video, I teach you how to create the strongest offer possible. And the eighth step in the home buying process is, now your offer has been accepted. Maybe it got accepted right away, maybe you countered back and forth, but both parties, buyer and seller, you have come to an agreement and you are excited to get on the way. So now this is your transaction process. This is going to be when your earnest money is due, when your due diligence deadline is here, when your financing appraisal deadline is here, and it gets you on the road to closing on this property. Now, the 9th step in this home buying process is finalizing your financing. The lender, if this property, if it's a condo or you're buying a home that's in an HOA, the lender has to get HOA approval, especially if it's in a condo. And sometimes this can be very time consuming, especially during the COVID times that we're in. People are short-staffed, things are taking longer. And so we want to make sure that this property is approved, that your financing is approved, that you are agreeing to the terms of the loan, and that the appraisal has come back and you are okay with everything so that we can move forward. Now, the 10th step in the home buying process is settlement. This is where you go in to sign all of your papers, and closing happens in Utah when recording has taken place and the funds have been dispersed. Sometimes you can fund and record on the same day if you really have all of your ducks in a row. Most of the time it might be the day after. So don't be bummed if it doesn't record until the day after. When you take possession of the home is also very dependent on what your agent wrote in the offer. Was it possession upon recording? Was it possession within 24 hours? Are you giving the sellers 24 hours to get out of their home? Are you giving them 3 days to move out? So keep in mind that if it doesn't record till the next day and you don't take possession for 48 hours, then you still have 2 more days to wait before the 11th and final step of the home buying process, when you get your keys and you get to move in and you get to celebrate.